Hey guys, it's the History Nerd, and we are back with another episode of Civ 5 Brave New World, Venice. Aww. Let's go ahead, click next turn, and get this show on the road! Ed! Oh. Yeah. Good. So there's actually some exciting gaming news today. Not related to Civ 5 at all, in fact related to Europa Universalis 4, which if you've checked out my channel lately, you'll notice I have a very brilliant playthrough of England. Jolly old England. Shameless promotions. Yeah. So, the first expansion to EU4 has been released, and it's going to be an expansion focusing on colonization, which is pretty exciting. One of the things that they are going to do, which I think is the most exciting... Actually, what am I doing? Yay, money! That barbarian camp. Or not barbarian camp. Come on. There we go. Should try and intercept this annoying galleass there. I guess I could use my caravels to... Now that'll put them right at the edge of movement. We'll just leave them where they are. They're fine. So yes, the expansion pack to Europa Universalis 4, which will have a further fleshed out system for things like the Native Americans, and I believe other tribal groups in general, as well as differences in the way colonies work. Now, I'm not sure, I haven't read too much about it. Granted, the devs haven't put out too much information on it, but it's looking like your colonies, so dies, open borders, and gold. Let's see if Mr. Bluetooth will go back for that. What it kind of looks like is if you found a colony... Oh, I see. Goodbye. Then it acts more like a vassal and less like a colony. So you won't necessarily... Oh, what am I doing? Useless things. If you found a colony, it conceivably won't actually be your own land? I'm not totally clear on how it works yet. Obviously, I don't think any of us will be clear on how it works until the actual expansion is released, but it certainly sounds like an interesting mechanic. And colonies will grow on their own. That sounds pretty cool. However, it also looks like colonies will also do things like... Let's see what Giuseppe Verdi is going to give us. There we have it. Another fine piece of music brought to you by Venice. Get out of my lands! I don't need Franz Liszt coming in here being like, hey, listen to my music! No one in Venice wants it. Anyway, getting sidetracked. So yeah, the colonies. That's where I was headed with this discussion. Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. I could definitely use a research agreement. Colonies will fight natives on their own. They will, it sounds like, have their own armies. And as well, will also be in a better position to declare independence when and if that should ever happen. Which is exciting, because I think currently the way the system works now, it's just a bunch of rebels. And yeah, that doesn't work that well. It's relatively easy to undo, or not undo, but to counteract. Ooh, hello. What sort of military unit can I send your way that would be useful? A musketman actually would be pretty useful. It's probably quicker just to send one of those guys by boat over there, but screw it. We're walking. You can just go on alert, and I'll move you next turn. So yeah, that is something I'm definitely looking forward to. That will be coming out December 11th.
สวัสดีเราเชื่อว่านี่เป็นข้อเสนอที่ยุติธรรมสำหรับทั้งสองฝ่าย
Sure, but just get you musicians off my land. That's all I care about. I just don't want your musicians running around.
Ich sehe, ihr bewundert
Hey,
mich.
Austria.
Soll keiner sagen, ich sei eine ungerechte Frau. Treffen wir eine Abmachung.
Sure, man, you are in rough shape. Poor Austria. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. 2 thumbs up from this guy. My only concern, of course, with Paradox games now being on Steam, will be updating and, you know, issues with that. Because if you followed my Spanish game, which I will also shamelessly promote, it is now done, so if you feel like going on a history nerd binge, watch them all. Is there anything else that I could be building? Not really. Okay, we'll keep it at that then. Yeah, I never updated Victoria 2 through the entire series. That way I knew that I would have a consistent play without fixes causing unwanted changes in a game that's halfway through. So I might have to take a look at Steam and look at a way to not update EU4, which would be a good thing to do. Yeah, we got a little block going. Unfortunately, Austria is not all that powerful, and I don't think Siam is... Well, we might be able to... Whoops. No, that's fine. That's not the button I wanted. That was the button I wanted. Oh, we don't have access through Aztec lands. That makes a lot of sense. I don't think they like us. Mine. So yeah, that seems to be exciting. As long as I remember to make sure it won't interfere with my current game. Or maybe I'll let it interfere. Who knows? The big thing with that, and I realize I'm talking a lot about a Paradox game while I'm playing a Civ game. So this will be the last comment I make about it. However, oh, now I forget what I was going to say. Isn't that wonderful how that works? You guys can just stay on alert. Troll the memory banks. Trawl the memory banks. Don't troll my memory banks. Oh, we should finish that up. Son of the bitch. Something... Oh, right. I just don't know how existing colonies are going to transfer over into that system. That kind of has me curious. Because if it is a full-on, like, update that goes with it, as Paradox is known to do, which they'll just release core features of the expansion. Or I guess I should call it a DLC. That is technically what it is. But they'll put the core features of the DLC into the base game. I think... What do we want? Plus 4 gold from all my sea trade routes, which is pretty much all of them. Or a great admiral. More money. Oh yeah, look at that money flying! I couldn't have said that more annoyingly, I don't think. Yeah, I just don't know how that system is going to work with existing colonies, so that'll be something that could affect existing gameplays, which is... I hear what you're saying. They have done a fairly bang-up job of going through and securing quite a lot of the rest of that continent. So I got this feeling in my gut that... Yeah, just take him. Take him, take him, take him. Quickly, quickly, quickly. Let's move those guys back, and let's see if we can get my frigates into some kind of defensive position. Those guys are done there, which is great. I'm going to pull him out Because we don't need workers in a war zone. That's just asking for trouble. Let's see. Coverage? Yes. Perfect. Okay. Go on alert. And you, my little friend... Is there going to be room? Probably not. Well, we'll just pull you back anyway. Because that's what I'm going to do. Once these guys heal, we'll pull them across. You get some reinforcements in there. And then we're actually set up, provided I don't lose any units, to make a push onto Teotihuacan, that city. But what I want to do, what I'm ho, that is quite the army that I don't have any sort of match for. I see the game you're playing. What I would like to do is build up my forces and actually liberate conquered territory. So get, Dido back to, or Dido. Dido's still with Carthage, but get the Carthaginian cities back to Carthage, bring back the Arabs, and just generally mess with the Aztecs game. Yeah, finish that guy off. Anyone in range? Perfect. Yes, yes. Feel the mighty power of the Venetian fleet. Those frigates are actually a pretty good unit to have right now. And we'll take out their ranged. Should we take out the ranged unit? Really, the ranged unit can just continually bombard the city. What I'm concerned about is their infantry breaking through. So let's do our best to weaken those forces. Excellent! And you're done building your mine, so you can go over and finish that thing. In the meantime, what have we got left? 13 turns? You know what, World's Fair? We had fun helping you, but for the moment, as it sits now, we need troops. And ships. Probably due to build ships instead. Although, no, we need troops. This is going to turn out to be a land war. We definitely need the soldiers. Let's get this musket unit down there as well. My golden age is sadly over. But we're still making plenty of cash. And we should, I hope we're good to hold off this rush of an invasion. You can wait there, and you guys can repair. And they've got quite a few coastal cities over here. I might send my fleet around, try to open up a two-front war. Because if history's taught me anything, the two-front wars are tough to fight. Also, might I be able to assist my city by purchasing the castle they're trying to build? Venetian money. Where's the castle? There it is. Purchased. Excellent. Okay, you will get drill, because that's pretty rough terrain. And we've got a missionary now. I hope he's my religion. Even if he isn't, he shouldn't be in a war zone. No, down. Musketmen. 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 Rough terrain. What we need, and we'll keep focusing on the... oh, damn, there's infantry right there. That would have been a better bet. Okay, not a worry. We'll get this sorted. Ooh. No, we'll hit them. Because if they're going to go for an assault on the city... and you... perfect. Now it would be suicide for them to assault that city. My influence in Buenos Aires has reached almost something. I should have read that full tooltip, but I didn't. I right-clicked far too soon. That should be a thing. Pretty specific, I realize. Yeah, go ahead, shell the city. We got a new castle we're not even worried about. Oh, well, hello there, Mr. Transport. How are you today? Good. Alright, so that should take care of them. Send him down. Swap him around. Trebuchet. Man, this Trebuchet, that's a perfect hit. Oh, we can just, yeah, we can full on sink that unit. Not even a question. Yeah, you can go up there. You guys can sail across the ocean blue. Should have one more guy. We'll just send you down. Alright, we can get started on some wood choppy places. You can get started on some money places. Excellent, it's all coming together. All coming together nicely. What else do we want? We want you to take out that last infantry unit. So there we go. I'm excited to just have this down to siege units, really, and outdated pikemen. Those frigates, man. Attila, what are you doing? Okay, Operation Save the Carthaginians. It's gonna have to go on hold. I don't think we'll be able to get a fleet over there quick enough. No longer friends with Buenos Aires. It's sad. It's a nice vacation location. Yes, perfect. What else have we got? Some of you. Some of you. We'll get that nice cycle going on, and we can send this guy... No, we can send him over to the New World, really. And is anybody in range of you? No, but if we brought you over here... Magically, units come into range. So we'll go with... Oh, which one? Which one? Which one? Which one? Which one? That one. Perfect. And you can probably start heading down. It's going to take a long time for them to sail. Okay. I don't know why that connection got cut in the first place, but it did. Yeah, just head on up there. Really, I guess instead of evacuating those workers, I could have left them in the city. But it feels like this is safer. What an interesting place to put your trebuchet. Don't want to tell them how to fight the war. Hey! Well, that's exciting. So despite being forced into wartime production, we were able to get the most production out of there. So, thinkers and inventors from around the world have come together to share their ideas in the extravagant World's Fair. The project requires a total of 5,250 production between all civilizations to be completed. Higher contributions earn more rewards. We hosted it. Our culture increases by 100% for 20 turns. I don't know if we get everything else in there, but hey, 100% increase for 20 turns for culture? I'm okay with that. I like that. So, yeah, that's gone again. We can attack with the city, and we'll go after that. Guess I didn't need that siege engine. I would have figured, considering they're laying siege to a city, that they might want a siege engine. But what do I know? Yes, and then we should have one more frigate to take care of them. Or to almost take care of them. What's that, an Aztec Great Prophet? Sailing across the ocean blue? My word, that's ridiculous. Well, if nothing else, we've got a pretty good navy for this end of the world. You can keep repairing. You can land on the beach, and you can land somewhere near the beach. And we, good sir, will send you to Florence, because you need some religion in that city. Alright, World's Fair. Project has been completed. We're no longer trading with Darius. So we'll see what comes from that. Let's see. +1 happiness for each city you own that's connected. That might not be bad. I mean, happiness isn't an issue right now, but really what I should be doing is concentrating on commerce. I unlocked it for a reason. So, mercenary army isn't really all that helpful at the moment. But the wagon train, yeah, we could do to get a wagon train going. There we go. Got a little bonus gold, although I don't know if that trade route's actually operating anymore or not. Doesn't look like it. In fact, it certainly looks like not. We're only at 60% for our trading. This kind of negotiation again. Okay, look, I don't need iron, alright? That's fine. 5 gold per turn, that's great. We'll take that. Man, that damage bar is really freaking me out. It looks like it doesn't replenish. Really? You're going to take it? Yeah, didn't think so. Alright, so stage 2 of the war is hitting an effect. The city is getting close to falling, which is not good. We can see that the amount of actual infantry they've got kicking around isn't all that much. So we can begin working towards preventing them from using their troops, which is important. Ooh, well, we'll go with both. Which is probably useless, but go back to Hanoi. Florence wants marble. Picky bastards. Okay. We'll worry about maneuver of troops at a later date. Right now, it's all about thinning the herd. Alright, so really, anybody who attacks with muskets at that level, unless they completely ruin the defenses of the city, which I'm not saying they won't, but it is unlikely. Unless they completely ruin the defenses of that city, probably not going to happen. So, what we should be doing is working on, although getting rid of them is really tempting. Okay, we'll get rid of them. Damn, that doesn't feel right. Keep repairing. What do we need? There are a lot of sea resources here, but no, we're at war. We need more men. We really do. We need a lot more men. Because we don't have too many Venetians in uniform. That's a bit of a concern. What to do with these guys? Well, they could use the repairs. That guy should be done repairing next turn. I don't think that there's a chance that they'll be able to take this city. Wish there was a way to spend gold to repair a city. That would be a nice feature. Oh, I didn't move my troops, did I? Sure. Oh, you're a pretty big dick. We'll go with it. Help me out with the Aztecs. That'll show me you want to be friends. Right, so they're doing damage. They're definitely doing damage. But they don't, and they're not moving any units in that can actually take the city. So as long as they're sticking to ranged units in and around, we should be okay. Oh, their empire is unhappy. Oh my. How the tables have turned. I'm not used to facing an unhappy army. I'm usually the unhappy army. This is great. You, my friend, need to come on down to the front. As tempting as it is to move a transport ship in. There we go. Repair. Repair. Yeah, we'll get you. Not all of you, sadly. You can almost get all of that trebuchet. That's good. And we can wipe you out. Yeah, sure. Let's do that. Okay. So you're ready. We can take you down. But I think I'd rather move up. And you can just go on alert. Yeah, keep shelling it. Go right ahead. Oh, you think you're gonna get a chance at that city, do you? Silly pikemen. Try and take it now. Alright, so being very cognizant of the fact that there is a actual city there that could start shelling the crap out of my units, I'll want to be slightly careful. Yeah, we'll just... that should be an easy win. Without even taking too much damage. That's what I like to see. Oh, yeah. Go ahead, try and take the city. You're not going to. And we're left even with one more frigate? No way. We'll almost get rid of those crossbowmen. Seriously, though, Aztecs, keep coming. Yep, we're friends with Siam. This is a handy little block we're building here, isn't it? I don't know if we're going to be able to use it for anything, but hey, we're building it. Alright, so we got a musketman coming in. No. I'm not joining you in anything, Persia. You do not need to get any stronger than you already are. Arr. Not sure why I went pirate, but I did. It happened. Okay, yeah, we'll finish you off. Anytime, guys. He's a crossbowman. You've got guns. Guns are better than crossbows. I don't care what you see in zombie movies or any crap like that. Guns are better than crossbows. Ooh, I guess... Oh, no, that is going to happen. Okay, good. Embargo city-states. No trade? China, that's dumb! I mean, cultural heritage sites are going to be useful, but I'm almost tempted to just completely block the Chinese resolution there completely. Completely block it. Completely. Redundancy. To stress a point. Okay, now, if I move him here... Nope. So we'll just put him on alert. You can finish off the crossbowman. And you can fortify it until you're healed. We'll just send him across that way. Alright, Team Force Caravels, let's roll. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Next turn. Well, with that being taken care of, I guess you can just hang around here and wait out the days until I send you someplace else. I mean, it's nice that you think you're going to take this city. It really is. But those Aztec musketmen there, they're not even going to get a chance. I mean, that wipes out half of them. Okay. We can just have them fortify for now. And these guys need to head down that way. Put in your wood choppy place. You can put in a money-making place there in the desert. Kind of like Vegas. Now, we can do this with ships. You guys can actually take those guys out. Perfect. Oh, wow, really? Okay. Suddenly I have more units than I know what to do with. Quick, kill them! Oh, come on, he's a pikeman! He has to close to range to use his weapon. Granted, for a handheld weapon, or for, I guess, a melee weapon, because a gun is handheld, they got reach. There's no question. But over a musket? Yeah, let's open borders. We're friends. Okay. Well, we should obviously retreat those guys away from those guys. Although we can weaken them a bit. And then we'll just move those guys back even more. It's always important to sail in a line formation. Pro tip. Because if I'm anything, it's a pro Civ player. Oh my god, Richard Wagner? Can we capture Wagner? Oh, new objective. Okay. This assault is looking like it's dying down. I'm going to send the frigates out with the caravels to try and take a freaking Aztec city over here. Liberate one for the Carthaginians. Seeing as how I think... Oh no, they're still kicking. Okay, good. Choose production. What have we got? How about a frigate? I think it's time to start producing the Venetian Navy. We got nothing. Oh, I didn't want you to actually sleep. Wake up. Go on alert. Thank you. And we can send that guy up there. And just hold position. I don't think he'll get hit. Yay! Spread religion. Alright. Well, we got some more followers. Still not enough. So you're gonna give me a city, huh? I don't know. That isn't really going to help me. Especially not that one. Oh, I guess, yeah, you can make peace with them. That's fine. Cities. What have we got here? Something like Mecca. We could get Mecca and then bring the Arabs back. Or we could take one of the bigger ones and give them back to Carthage. Perhaps Carthage. And give it back to the Carthaginians. They might appreciate getting their capital back. In fact, can we get 2 conquered cities? Okay. Oh, it's so tempting to run after him. Yay, a great artist. You can probably use some ranged defense, seeing as how you're getting pelted with crossbowmen, or crossbow bolts. You're not actually getting pelted with a crossbowman. That would be a pretty bad weapon. So we'll still get a victory out of that, won't we? Still. Yeah, you guys definitely need to heal. Sometimes it's difficult to get your frigates in a line, but caravels absolutely have to be in a line to be effective. Just like that. Vancouver, I hope you're cool with this. We won't stay for long. What are we going to get? What are we going to get from Petrus Christus? Well, that's what we got. Apparently that's art. There we go. Go on, hit me. Hit me. Do it. Head to the harbor. And you can just take a load off there. In fact, looks like there's some crossbowmen trying to be sneaky and going all the way up north into Venice. Will they pose a problem? I hope not. Time will tell. The nice thing is knowing that the Aztecs want peace already. I have a feeling we kind of ate through their army. And now they're like, oh crap, we don't have a backup plan. What are we going to do? The thing that the Aztecs don't realize is I've got a plan. That plan involves dismantling their stupid empire that they decided to build and giving back to some nice people. Like the Carthaginians, who really never did anything to anybody. I'm sure Dido was cool, and she was just like, yo, why have you got to be hating? And the Aztecs were just like, yo, give me your cities. We're building an empire. Alright. Pow! Well, that's looking pretty good. Oh, you got some infantry. Congratulations. Really? Just lob a couple of bolts at me? That's your plan? Alright. Let's keep sailing, guys. Now, Texcoco there, that is not a city I can liberate. I could burn it. For a group of people who looks like they've done their fair share of burning cities, that might teach them a lesson. It's even supplying fish and some other good things. Like Sailco, maybe I will keep it. Just to teach him a lesson. Besides, we do need a presence on the western section of the map, and I think Texcoco will be an excellent location, considering they've got access to fish, they've got a river running by them, and they've got silk. Okay, so we definitely want the cultural heritage sites, but the embargo with city-states, absolutely. Like, that is getting my votes. Because I'm sure that's going to pass. Nobody is going to be like, hey, we don't want cultural sites. Who would say that? Who'd be like, no, we don't want to celebrate culture? That's ridiculous. That would be insane. Commit delegates. There's no way that Venice is going to be cool with embargoes of city-states. Yeah, okay, we'll go with entrepreneurship. Sure. What do we got there? Yay! Elections in Monaco! Let's just switch positions so you can get some rest. You should probably pull back. And you're almost healed. You are healing. Yeah, things are looking good there. With our fleet coming around the mountain, we'll be ripe to take Texcoco. That's great news. We got another musketman coming down. That should be enough to be able to hold this city. 6 musketmen plus the trebuchet. That'll be enough. Oh, come on, come on. Live! Live! They're not going to live. 5 musketmen and the trebuchet. That should be enough. You've always had to deal with Austria. And in fact, Darius, I'd point to the map and show how you've dealt with Austria. By conquering them. Seriously, what did you leave them? What have they got left? They got a little island somewhere that I don't know about? 'Cause they're still alive, but you've been a dick and conquered them all. So you'll just have to put up with them denouncing you, sir. And I use that term loosely, so I don't know why I'm ranting this long about that. But I am, damn it. Alright. Let's get these frigates around the mountain. Put them in a line. There's a wood choppy place that needs chopping. And we've got a cargo ship. What, did the proposal pass? What? No trade routes with city-states? How did that pass? Current proposals. We're rescinding this. Yeah, I don't care about anything else. Who? Denmark? Why would you vote for that? And why did nobody want cultural heritage sites? What the hell is wrong with the world? No, we don't want to trade with anybody, and you know what? History's dumb. This is insane. We're going to have to switch everybody. You know, Genoa, maybe? No, Florence. Florence will be closer. That's insane! These are my waters, sir. Okay. Let's pull you back. I guess you'll still be able to get hit by the crossbowmen, won't you? Those hills won't actually protect me. We'll pull you around, get you in line, save you up. Really what I want is to force them into range of my city and the trebuchet just to get some ranged support. Okay, those guys have moved. Florence has got a metric crap ton of trade vessels just sitting there. Why are they even building a shipyard? They've got like one sea resource. See, that's what I want. I want them in range. Because it's much easier to just hit them that way. Okay, let's fan out. But still retain the line, gentlemen. Perfect. Alert. And we can get our ship-borne artillery in range. And then we can just take Texcoco by sea, which I don't think the Aztecs see coming. Go ahead, try and run. You won't make it. Alright, you've got the wood choppy place. Ooh, excellent. Yes, we'll go with both, because that's handy. I don't think we'll need them down here just yet, but you never know. Now I gotta freaking set up whole new trade routes. Okay. Salzburg, yes. Shanghai, yes. Bergens, yes. Klagenfurt, yes. I don't like all this trade with Persia. It's making me nervous. Alert. What am I going to do with you? You can just stay there for now. Good. We will go with... Is there much clear terrain here? There really isn't. Fortified units in cities? That might be helpful if we go after that city. I think it's safe to say my next can go there and rest. Yes, and you can go on alert. My next purchase is definitely going to be, or my next research objective is definitely going to be cannons. There we go. Just get some good fire support in that war. Although by the time I get it researched, the war will be done. Oh, is this the linchpin of their empire? Can we split their empire in twain?
Those who cannot remember the past are condemned to repeat it.
Yay! We're an industrial power with archaeology. Oh, that's an iron mine. That's not an archaeological site. But there should be many, many scattered all over the place. Which is good news for old Venice. Like, look at all these. This is great. Super groovy. Okay, so what we are going to need to do is get ourselves an archaeology next. We're going to need chemistry. We've got a new one. Okay. Where do we want to go? We got Monaco on the go, which is good. Sophia hates us. Vancouver. What about anybody over up in here? We do have some cultural cities, and Buenos Aires is already kind of okay with us. What kind of resources have they got? Fishes and silver. Silver's nice. I don't mind that. What else can we go? Mine, mine, mine. Whatever. Furs. Yeah, that's fine. Sugar. That's not bad. That's faith. We don't really need to boost faith. Yeah, we don't need to worry about boosting faith. I don't really think we need a military boost. Now, the only reason why I would even think about Mambanza Congo is because of the Rock of Gibraltar. But again, I'd rather conquer that city and force that to become ours. Anybody up here that would be helpful? Sydney, Prague, Bucharest. You got ancient ruins there. Not really. Okay, I think I'm going to send my next spy to Buenos Aires. So you get to move. Where is it? You'd think it would be up in the B's, right? Yeah, there it is. Buenos Aires. Wonderful. Okay, what do we got? You're about the only thing I can hit. Just move these suckers in range so we can start shelling this place. And you can build a money-making thing. Yep. That should be the end of you. There it is. Glorious! You really should start your wood chopping place. You can go there and just go on alert. You can stay on alert. I've got nothing for that trebuchet to hit, so you can just hold there. In fact, everybody can just hold there. Go ahead and hit that city. It says costly attack, but it isn't really. And as long as I can keep those guys out, then we can just cycle the caravels in and eventually take that stupid place. Which will be good. Not sure why I felt I had to stress that it would be good, but I did. Or can we only purchase the archaeologist? Can we purchase the archaeologist? Yes, that's what I thought. We can't purchase the archaeologist. But we could purchase a museum. And I think that might help. So really what we're going to do, we're going to change this production to an archaeologist, and then once he's done and has things, then we'll swap it over to a museum, and we can start collecting these wonderful pieces of antiquity, which will be nice. Okay. Next turn. I just realized how long this episode had been going on for. I think I'm going to leave the episode there. Well, we'll finish this next turn that comes up, and then we'll finish it there. And that's okay. That's okay. You keep shelling them. We'll just cycle people out. The world has entered the industrial era, either because half of the civilizations have reached it, or one civilization has reached beyond it. City-states find their place on the world stage and formally enter international diplomacy. Civilizations now receive additional delegates from having city-state allies. Amidst this change, the World Congress calls a special session to determine the next host of the Congress. Ooh, is it going to be Venice? Choose host. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Me. 4 votes. I don't think that's going to be enough. Especially with them, who we know they're going to be voting for themselves. Blast. Okay, commit delegates on that, yes. We're being selfish. Deal with it. When I play Europa Universalis as Austria, I vote for myself too. Are we... Oh. You can't make it through there. Well, silly me. Okay, let's... Yeah, let's just keep cycling these guys out. So you can heal. You can wait. Alright, so now you see, it's time to cycle in a new one. And we do. And you can just wait. It's a shame ships can't repair themselves at sea, but I understand the thinking as to why not. That would be a tad ridiculous. Alright, as much as I want to see who becomes the next delegate leader, probably not me. Spoiler alert. Oh, I like the Citadel in the Industrial Era. It's a badass looking building. Anyway, enough sidetracking. I'm going to leave the video here for now because, well, it's gone on long enough. So, thumbs up if you've enjoyed this. Leave your comments, questions, concerns, thoughts, jokes, musings, what have you below. Thank you all very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.